Hi there, and welcome to the Rangers News YouTube account. I'm Jordan Carlisle, and I'm joined with James Black and Cammy Willis. And following on from the semi-final victory over Hearts, we're going to ask, do Rangers fans have a new hero in big Filip Helander, who was outstanding against Porto in the Europa League, scored the winner against Motherwell late on last weekend, and then was at it again at Hampden with a crucially timed goal. Can we?
I like the big guy. I've never I seen a big an interview that he did after the game, and the interviewee, it's one of the guys at Rangers TV, was sitting speaking to him, and he was just like that. He's like, why are you asking me these questions? Basically, it's just like a kind of big deadpan, kind of big Swedish guy. I think he's an interesting character. I like him. He runs at anything. I mean, he's not the paciest guy, but he puts so much effort into every match. He's like a kind of warrior defender. I like him. I can see why fans are getting so excited about him as well. Do you know what I mean? He's put in big performances in big games, and he's obviously a kind of go-to man for Gerrard in that regard, and that's why we signed him. Do you know what I mean?
He's got those like gangly sort of, just uncouth sort of setup. Like for the Feyenoord game when he was excellent, that's really his first real chance in the team. I remember watching the warm-up thinking, this guy can hardly run the length of himself. I'm not sure how he's going to defend against Feyenoord, but he put in an excellent game there, and he's obviously. I was looking at his scoring record. I think he scored once at Bologna in 3 years before he came, and he scored twice in 2 weeks. So if he wants to repeat that regularly,
I mean that's one thing you can really see with him, is you can really see that quality, that he was an ex-Serie A player. He's a Swedish international, and he looks that little bit more polished around the edges than like Niko Katic, for example, does, who still kind of has that kind of roughness around him. But in the last couple of games, he's really stepped up with that experience. His goal yesterday was just fantastically taken.
It was some finish. It was a great finish. I know he's
brilliant finish.
Couldn't really miss it, man.
His knee slide was good as well.
He's a hero, man. Big Helander. I like him.
I think that's a question though. What about going forward, and we're talking maybe in more domestic games and stuff like that? Do you think his lack of pace will be exposed at times, or can he make up for that?
Oh, he can make up for it. I mean, you look at someone like Davy Weir, who is slow as a bus, and he was fantastic up here, 38, 39-year-old, and he was slow as hell, and fantastic. Brilliant player up here.
As well, the thing about Helander is he's only 26, so Rangers spent about £3 million on him, and he's only 26. You know what I mean? Which is young enough for a defender. He should just be kind of beginning to enter his prime. And when you look at the way the fans have obviously responded to him and how kind of passionate his displays have been, maybe coming to Rangers is a really good move just for him personally, his development, because he's at a big club where he'll get all the fanfare and stuff. Yeah. And he looks to be enjoying it. I think that he will develop into being a major player for us and show his quality. I mean, he's only been here for 3 months or something.
Yeah. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it? Because I think at the start there was a few people being like, why did we shell out £3.5 million on a guy who's going to be behind Katic and Goldson? But he's obviously they've given him a bit of time to settle in. Do you think he's now our premier defender ahead of Goldson, or that's the premier partnership, or what do you think?
I think it's all going to depend on games. I expect there's going to be a lot of consistent rotation. Connor Goldson seems to be the one that the other two rotate around.
I think he's improved as well.
Yeah, I think Goldson gets a bad rap at times.
He's kind of good at kind of switching and crossing and playing. He's improved.
Goldson
really
still
well
gives me
before.
the fear a wee bit. I think yesterday in the first half,
He
there was a few
slipped,
times
yeah.
where
everybody was kind of slipping at Hampden. There were a few of them. Morelos had a couple in the first half where he fell, and Ryan Jack maybe had one as well. But no, I really think that especially the next couple of weeks, as we get a really kind of hectic run of games, you're going to see Gerrard make the most of his squad and probably use all 4 of them, with Edmondson and Katic coming into the side to kind of complement Goldson and Helander. But I think when you get your big games, so your Celtic games, your Europa League games, Cup final, it will be.
Do you think you put him in? Do you think you put him in the Cup final? And you didn't start him in the last Old Firm. It was Katic.
I think he will. Yeah, I think they're building up to that being his kind of first choice big game partnership.
No, I'd say so. I think that they two will start on Thursday night as well, I imagine.